Just a beautiful afternoon for football, Coach. They say summer is the time to live in Chicago. Well, that's extended into autumn as we are ready to roll under blue skies at Soldier Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Chicago Bears. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Ready? 125. Get that quarterback at all costs. And even under pressure.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
There we go.
It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. In this defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a game. And the Bucs have a first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Buccaneers.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Working out of the gun, Winston.
Pick up the ball.
Got a man, it's Brashad Perriman. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 23 yards, the final tally.
I don't mean to jump in on you, partner, but they didn't waste any time getting downfield, did they? I mean, a nice big play there.
3 plays, 3 successful plays in plus territory. Now this defense on its heels a bit.
It seems like they had something targeted there, doesn't it? It's like, okay, we've got a matchup we like coming right out of the gate. Let's go ahead and get right to it.
Well run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
12 at the Bears' 32-yard line.
Ready? Blue 80. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. You don't want nothing. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Come on. Right there. Hey, let's go. 54
On
Mike.
second and 12.
You're not ready.
Winston.
You're not ready.
Open man is Robbie Anderson. A good pickup there. 26 yards.
And that was a heck of a shot right there by Jameis Winston. Boy, he has a superior right arm, doesn't he? You saw him play baseball.
Yeah, he's actually a switch hitter in baseball. Outfielder, and then, of course, a very hard-throwing pitcher. That's translated well in the National Football League.
That it has. When he has to make that throw on a line, he's got plenty of...
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Bailey got the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Buccaneers 7, Bears nothing. Dan Bailey set to kick off.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Set, ready? 60 outlaw. I got him. Hey, lock it. Back. Shoot.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory.
We're gonna work.
It's a big-time play there for the Bears. 61 yards that time on the ground.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
On the ready.
A real field flipper
Mike
there as all of a
51.
sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Getting some penetration. Hit it.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Looking to throw on second down. Borden. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is.
Ready,
They end up
ready.
taking up extra
60
space
Pittsburgh.
just because there's not enough space
Here
for
we go, here we
receivers to
go.
run through.
Big River.
To throw on third down. Borden. And this is going to be intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it.
Hey,
and a big
let's go.
turnover
Interception.
there as his
All day,
guys
baby.
will get
Let's
the
get
football
this.
back. No doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If
Ready.
you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That's how we do
they
it.
just gave up a sack there. And if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football.
Here's Winston. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The intended target was Chris Godwin, and that'll make it third down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Jameis to throw it. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
Let's go.
A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the number 1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Let's go.
15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Mike, ready? 55. Blue lady. Right there in the middle. 55. I don't think you got it. Hey, 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
Check 17.
They'll run it now out of the gun. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, we heavy on the edges. Heavy on the
Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
Winston a handoff. This is Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Man.
Green, triple team.
I got you.
Hey, watch that. Watch that. Echo. 54. Mike, 54. Hey, watch the delay.
On third down, Winston. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's fourth down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Three buzz.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Hatch it.
Ready.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
They always say that real estate is about location. Well, guess what? When it's a slant route, the quick ones, timing. Got to be able to lead your man with the football.
And the timing off right there, threw it behind him.
Here we go.
They'll try again from the 36 on second and 10.
Get it.
Throwing again. Borden. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Vita Vea breaking through to get the sack. Well, let's see here, Charles. He was sacked 6 times last week. Now a first-quarter sack. What's going on in his mind?
Well, he's thinking to himself, 5 offensive linemen. I got sacked 6 times last week. Let's start thinking about keeping extra people in. Tight end stays in. If I have a fullback or the running back, they stay in and help me block. Maybe not as many receivers in a pattern. Anything to try and slow down that pass rush.
He's going to air one out. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Oh, the return is Jones. That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
Now a handoff looking right. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
Check three.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Let's go.
Big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Ready,
From
break.
the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here we go. Set. 18 Gator.
45. 6 man. Check curls. Check.
Leo. Now.
First down and run with Cohen. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
At the Buccaneers' 36-yard line.
Ready.
45's the mic. Check. 45's the mic. Here we go.
Let's go.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Evans. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
5-0.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And able to find a little space. He gets this up over the 15 to the 16. Calling a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Watch the flood. Watch the flood. That's it. Flood, motion, pop. Easy. Hey.
4. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Get in the weight room.
Throwing, Winston. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
First down.
Ready. Flag 25 behind.
55. Hey, eat.
Wait.
He runs.
On first down, Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
We got this.
10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Ready.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Watch the run.
Green, triple T.
55's Mike.
Let's go.
From the gun, Winston. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally brought down at the 38.
Let's go. Let's do this.
That one goes for 24 yards.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Ready.
So the ball moves from 138 to the other as they come up on 1st and 10.
Coming to you.
They'll run on first down. Jones. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive is going pretty well. I could come right back at them.
54's Mike. 54's
Flip it.
Watch 54.
Man out.
Throwing on 2nd down. Winston. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready, I see you.
Tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
So third down, they need to get to the 28 for a first.
Watch the pass. Mike 55.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. Dancing, and Winston lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about any more.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
That's it, baby.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
No gain on the play.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last two drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the
We ain't
defense.
giving up nothing today. Check nine, check nine.
Look at me. Door.
Shoot.
To throw on second down. Borden going up top. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Absolutely. Very well could have been a third interception in half number 1.
Bring it.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
51's Mike. Mike's 51. Here we go, D.
Back to throw. Borden. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Now, last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Check 55, Mike. Yeah. You don't want none. Check. Check safety.
Right back to him on first down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Right there. All day, baby.
Reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Check 55.
Looking to throw on second down. Winston. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. T.J. Watt in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Winston needing a big play after the sack as he leads the Bucs up on 3rd and long.
Man, that's trash.
55's mine, guys. 55. Hey, check mine.
To throw is Winston. And the pressure gets to him again. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This is taken at the 10. 12 yards on the return that time. Let's go. And the Bears take over.
Ready.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
At the 24-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. 2nd and 9 now. And he'll find Hall. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Let's go now. 60 yards.
Here we go.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, Borden. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Let's go.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
You're out. Here all day. Get it. Lucky.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Check 99.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Later.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Looking to throw. Borden. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hall. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 34-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They try again with Cohen.
Switch.
And some room to work. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 27 yards there, a first down.
Every team in the league always wants explosive plays, breakout plays, and even more so when it's your horse who's had a tough time during the game.
Yeah, not that great in the first half. Maybe he can recalibrate here in the third and then carry that over to the fourth.
I like that. Recalibrate. Strong.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10.
45's the mic.
Let's go. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo.
Nowhere to escape,
Let's make these
and he
babies cry
goes
all the way back
down.
home.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Don't let him breathe. Play that tight D. Don't let him breathe, defense.
45. Go.
2nd and long.
45. All day, dog.
And he's going to go down again.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Hey, look.
Operating from the gun. Borden airing it out, looking for Ridley. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have the lead here. What we talk a lot about pregame speeches, what are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away.
Yeah,
Defense, we've got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets down.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
Come on, D. Check 23. On your team.
Running right, Jones. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And down to the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
Here we go.
I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you could hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
They're going to be stopped up on this first down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Hey, we got to get to the ball.
They'll run it with Jones. It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down.
Hey, let's get a conversion. Check 24.
Here's Winston. Caught by Jones. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll be 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point's not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Let's go, baby. First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Crunch time, defense.
Back to throw. Borden, he's going to go for a big play downfield. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the gun, Borden. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. Jones on the return. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
That's it, baby.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Ready? Black 22. Sonic.
It's our time. It's our time.
Let's go.
On 2nd and 9, Winston. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one, a gain of 20 and a 1st down. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. And again this time to the tailback. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 31-yard line. That's the end.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
54. Green, triple team.
Oh, yeah, and here we go again. Here we go again.
Back to the ground, this time to Jones.
Check.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Keep playing hard.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Blue ready.
Mike 54.
Get that quarterback, D-line.
Green, triple team.
Back, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch. 54.
Jameis now on 1st down. That one complete to Anderson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down. Well, I'm sure he likes his performance a little bit better than last week. He had the 3 interceptions here, none in the 4th quarter, and he's got his guys in front.
Guaranteed he put in a tremendous amount of work this week. But maybe the matchup is just better for him. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. It's almost like those golfers. Certain courses fit their eye, and they like what they see. And other courses, as soon as they tee it up, they know they have no shot. Maybe that's the difference for him. Last week, no. This week, a big yes.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
5 on the 50.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And the lead is now 17-3. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep.
The Bears take over.
Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Come on, set. 18 Gator.
Mike 51.
Not here. Get it.
Throwing on 1st down. Borden. Throw left side complete. That's Hall. And a penalty flag is down to the backfield as they finally bring him to the turf. And I'm not sure this is going to stand.
It, baby. We're going to work. On the double.
Mike, we got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go.
5.
Off play action. Borden looking deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. So because of the yards after the catch, they'll wisely decline the PI.
Yeah, since it was pass interference, they would have gotten the yardage at the spot of the foul. But as you correctly noted, a little bit of run after catch for them. That extra yardage made it easy to decline the penalty.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
45's the mic. 45's the mic. Come on.
Operating from the gun. Borden. It's complete. It's Miller. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll run for it with Tariq Cohen. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop it right around the 1.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3 and now a much tougher third down movement. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Riley Ridley, his second touchdown on the season as his guys are back within a single score. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
The extra point up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Watch 54. Record. You go try.
Jones. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Check 55. Check 55.
To throw, Winston.
Blue Dan.
And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Mike 5-4.
Winston.
I got wide.
Looking downfield for Godwin. That's caught inside the 20. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. And even 40 yards.
But we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get get it.
Let's go.
How about that play?
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. This is Jones.
Come. 49, check 49, check 49.
And he's brought down. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Let's go.
First and goal.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown.
No, off.
Winston keeps it himself, and he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You're looking at the geography of the field, right? Where you are, that's in your favor as well. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock down. You got everything working in your direction.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. They'll carry him for the big tight end. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3.
It's easy work, and it's coming
It'll go
again.
as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This Bears defense trying to hold on. This is 3rd and goal.
Night, sweetheart.
Hey, thumb.
Fresno.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. No gain on the play that time. So a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal.
Don't be mad.
Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We're soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it, and I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. Bailey's kick is good. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, I mean, we've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. It's in the 4th quarter down in Miami. It's now a 2-touchdown lead there for the Dolphins. If they can hold on to that lead to the end, it would up their win total to 7. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Borden. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. To throw again. Borden. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to find Anthony Miller there, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. Who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
About it and bring it.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he's got Miller. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 22. On first down, Borden. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line.
Good job.
Vita Vea able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Well, Charles, it's great to win at home in the NFL. When you win on the road, it's a little extra special, isn't it?
It is because, let's face it, in most cases, you're not expected to go on the road and win in the National Football League. It just doesn't usually compute. So to get out there, get that done.
So for the Buccaneers, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Bears, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.